Hello and welcome to my channel. It's story time. We've not had a story for some time now, have we? Let's get back to Ronald. We all remember Ronald. And we all remember Mrs. Ronald. So there are two main characters today in this story. I'm reading it out of the book, the Ronald the Church Mouse books. And this is actually chapter number 8. And it's called Ronald and the Table Decorations. Here we go. So, there was to be a prayer and DIY morning at the church. Ronald had seen the notice on the screen at the service on Sunday and was now thinking about what he could do to help. At Ronald's Bible study class, all those involved were also thinking about what they could do. Lots of ideas flashing around. One of the other people there added that it might be nice to see a nice table centrepiece to cheer the breakfast table up. The breakfast table is one that they have 3 to 4 times a year when they go in and they all have breakfast together. Nice idea. So they said that would start the morning off nicely. Ronald, being Ronald, jumped at the chance to help. Well, at the chance to volunteer Mrs. Ronald's help, because he was good at that, wasn't he, volunteering Mrs. Ronald? He said he would ask her as soon as he got home. But as we all know, Mrs. Ronald was guilty as Ronald and could not only make one centrepiece as a decoration, she had to make 3. Off Ronald and Mrs. Ronald set to the craft shop to purchase the silk flowers. Mrs. Ronald thought if she used see-through glasses for the vases, she could ask Ronald for a copy of the pictures of the big canvas hanging in the church hall and add that to the glasses. It was a good job Ronald had a van. That way they could both get the crafting pieces they needed and they knew it would fit in. Ronald's van. Handy, isn't it, that little van? When Mrs. Ronald was at home, she started making the table decorations. They were, by Mrs. Ronald's standard, quite simple things. Just a glass, a picture, and some silk flowers. She made them up in no time at all. They both thanked God at how they could turn their hands to all sorts of crafts, and that they should not take their skills for granted. They did like to make things and give them away in the main. It was a joy for Ronald and Mrs. Ronald to give. Here's her vases with her flowers in, and this is a copy of the pictures that were up on the church hall. When the 3 centerpieces were finished, they were put aside until the day of the breakfast. On the day, Ronald took them in with him. The tables were being laid up and he placed them, one at each end and one in the middle. They did look nice. All the people at the breakfast admired the flowers. So there's the big table and there's the 3 centerpieces. I do hope there's room for the breakfast. I'm sure there was, don't you? They'd make room. The breakfast was eaten and enjoyed. The prayers were said, and then it was on to the jobs around the church. There was a big piece of paper for each person to put his or her name against a job that needed to be done, so they weren't both doing the same job at the same time. Ronald had put his name against 2 jobs and was really looking forward to the rest of the day. They all worked together as a team with coffee and tea breaks to keep them warm, as it was not midsummer, which would have helped, but by working hard, that kept them warm. What do you like to eat for your breakfast? Do hope you've enjoyed this short story of Ronald. There's plenty more to come. Do subscribe, and I'll see you again another day. Take care. Bye-bye.